Have you ever wondered how to prepare for a physical activity? Well, today you're in luck because I'm going to be talking about how to prepare for the sport of soccer and what to do after, before, and during the game. Um, I'm going to be talking about soccer and my experience because I've played it for 6 years of my life. The points I'm going to focus on are what the materials you need for the game, what to do before the game, and what to do after the game. So the materials you're going to need are a team jersey, some soccer shorts, soccer socks, cleats, shin guards, and goalie gloves. Only if you're a goalie. According to an article that was written by Tim Frechette on an online website called "How to Prepare for a Soccer Game," all of these are the materials that you're going to need for the game. I personally, the very first time I played soccer, I forgot my socks and my shoes, so they had to let me borrow some. It was really hectic because the team needed me and I wasn't playing. But yeah, um, I get most of my materials or the things I need from online websites just because it makes it a lot easier. But you can go to any sporting shops or stores around your area, like Big Five, Dick's, even Target. They have some stuff there that will let you use or get materials that you need to play the sport of soccer. Soccer is also a really good way to keep healthy. It makes your blood pump. It it works out your stamina. It helps you run further distances and stuff. But yes. Um, Also, according to Tim Frechette, who wrote the article, um, you could also use what's the word? A second pair of clothes after the game, just in case you shower where you play, or you can use a towel to dry yourself off from the sweat and stuff. Next, I'm going to be talking about how to prepare before the match. So warming up and stretching are a really important part of sports because if you don't stretch properly, you can injure yourself during the game. I usually stretch every part of my body, like in these images that you can see. My quads, my arms. I make sure to do butterfly sets and stretch out my tendons and stuff. I usually do each body part for about 16 seconds, just because that's the proper amount of time that I usually need. And I usually warm up around 30 minutes to an hour before game starts. According to Connor Smith, in his article, 14 Best Ways to Prepare for a Soccer Game, there are multiple things that you can do to prepare. One is stretching, two is slightly jogging, and you can find all this information on multiple websites that are helpful. Once you're done with initial stretching, you should go and communicate with your teammates and coach to find out what you're going to be doing. Organizing ahead of time or organizing your week can be really helpful because it can show you what you're going to be doing during the week and how to organize your schedule. You can see this on a website called Master Soccer Mind, and it talks about how it helps you figure out what you can do for the week when your training is scheduled, and it'll help you schedule around everything you need to do. Now that I've discussed the materials needed and what to do before the game, I'm going to be talking about what to do after the game and after you've already played. But before that, I lied. There's another website called the champ layer, which talks about how it's important to also prepare for a game. Training during the week can also help you prepare for the game by um, getting you warmed up and learning new skills while in that training. When you train, you also train with teammates, so it'll be really helpful during the game because you'll be able to communicate better with them and be able to set up plays to score more goals. Now I'll move on to what to do after the game. After a game, you should really focus on a cooldown. Cooldowns are important because if you go home right after the game and don't stretch or do anything, your muscles are going to tighten up and they're going to be sore after a while. Cooling down helps your muscles relax and can also help reduce the soreness after a game. According to the Hospital for Special Surgeries, they posted an article in 2013 called Post-Game Recovery Strategies for Soccer Players. Cooling down is an important thing just because it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps your muscles relax and to not be tight at the end of the game. I used to do this a lot because I suffered from my muscles tightening up after a game. So I had to stretch consistently for about 3 months so that everything would go back to normal. But yes, that is what to do for a soccer game. Thank you for listening.